We live in a world where if you cross paths with bitter and unhappy people, some will feel the need to drag you down to their level. This is where cancel culture comes into place, bringing out the worst in each other entirely. Now, this term hasn't really been discussed until recent drama of different beauty gurus, and after that, kind of brought attention to the whole entire public. Cancel culture is where you have one angry group and then they're after one individual. Now, why the group's after that, I don't know. It could be any type of reason. Well, if it's deserved or not, basically you have an angry group of people after them and then they make the label canceled and say that person is officially canceled, meaning they no longer matter. Whatever happens to them no longer matters. I've even seen magazines such as Vogue talk out about Kanye West making fun of him for being, potentially canceled if it's some sort of a twisted joke or something. I'm not a fan of Kanye West, but at the same time, we should still have companies, treat individuals with respect. Not go out and do articles like that unless you're doing something illegal, unless you're doing something completely wrong. Then you don't have to be exposed for just having different opinions and, thinking for yourself as an individual. At the end of the day, Kanye West is still human and he should be treated as so. He should be treated, that he has second chances like anybody else, and that if he makes a mistake, who cares? Everybody makes a mistake. Nobody's perfect. Right away, when you had magazine companies and the mainstream media go after Kanye West, what did it do? It had a huge comeback because people were noticing that. They're like, why is mainstream media after him? Why is all these articles being made just because he's expressing the way that he feels? All of a sudden, they're calling him, basically insane. In the end, he made a huge comeback. A lot more people were buying his music, and it turned out good for him financially. So he ended up winning. Another more recent example of cancel culture would definitely be what happened with James Charles and Tati. Like I was mentioning earlier, that's definitely very dramatic. You had all these lies, all these rumors about to destroy James' life forever in his future, in his career. Then he had the proof. He's showing proof of text, and you can't deny that. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to come out later on. You don't know if next week or at the end of this week we're going to have something else come out. And I might be wrong about James, but as of right now and what he's proved to the public, it's kind of crazy what happened when people were trying to cancel him. Now they're saying he's uncanceled. And the most ridiculous thing out of everything is that Tati tried ruining James' life over a vitamin promotion. Getting mad about that. Seriously. But when he went from canceled to uncanceled by unleashing all the proof that he had, it kind of made a whole entire sabotage flip-flop. Justice is sweet, and in the end, everybody got a true eye-opener to what was really going on in that. They saw for themselves and they can see, and now they're going to remember who was involved, who wanted to spread the lies, and all the true colors that was shown from one situation. What I hope for in the future is that our society grasps the full meaning of what path to redemption really is. If someone is willing to change, you should accept that. You shouldn't be holding someone's past against them forever. If we did that to people that were coming out of jail, you wouldn't hear the end of it, and that would be very immoral. It would be completely wrong and devastating, heartless, and cruel. So why are we doing this, and why are we allowing this to happen in our culture right now, in our society right now? We're doing this to individuals, and we're just shunning them away. We can't be doing this. That's just how cancel culture is in practice. And it's all fun and games until the angry mob is after you, and they're trying to cancel you out of existence. Maslow's hierarchy of needs states that humans have a social need of love, acceptance, and belonging. Maslow argued that the failure to have needs met at various stages of hierarchy could lead to illness. This can be extremely damaging to one's mental health. Individuals whose philosophical needs are not met can die or, in the end, become very ill over time, even having post-traumatic stress. When people do this, they're playing a very dangerous game of juggle with others' emotions, and that's playing out evil. It's wicked and it's wrong. Spread love, point out the good in others, and escape the negative, because in the end, none of it's worth it. On that note, I'm going to head out, but I'm going to have another video coming very shortly. There's a lot of videos on my channel if you want to go check them out, so I'll check you next time.